can see really well in this example the morph. And sorry for the laundry noise, guys. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the World's Worst Fishing. I'm your host, Chris Jones, and thanks for joining us today. It's been a few weeks since we did a video. The last one we did was the G5 video, which did extremely well, so thanks to everyone who watched that video. We put a lot of work into the mold and into the video, so I chalk the mold and the video up to a great success, and thank you guys so much for that. So today we're going to be sort of doing a bait blog. I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that we've been working on, and then I'm going to show you a really exciting new color from Dead on Plastix. Let me get it here. Here we go. SmashBerry. Yeah. So I have not seen SmashBerry yet. In fact, you can tell by the bottle I have not even shook it up yet. So let's shake it up. First time, yeah, now you can see the tip has some color in it. So yeah, we have not played with that at all. A few people have already put out a few samples of it. I got it pretty early, but I've not been able to film with it yet for you guys. So we're gonna smash some berries today and hopefully make some awesome baits in the process. And happy Veterans Day weekend to everyone. I'm filming this on Veterans Day, so thank you to all of the veterans out there. Life as we know it wouldn't be here without you guys. So let's get started. So here's some recent G5. We did this in the last video when we introduced the mold. We did the rainbow trout. This is obviously a different one than the video because we have a whole set. Look at that. Really awesome stuff there. Whole set of G5 trout. Absolutely love the way this mold blends color and wears color. So these, I guess, are fresh out of the mold today. We are getting dangerously low on our swim bait blend. Look at that. That's terrible. Luckily, there's more Plastisol coming. All right, a cup of the good stuff in there. Let's nuke it for 2.5 minutes, and we will be on our way. All right, let's smash these berries. Okay, we have shaken this stuff up quite a bit. Shaken, not stirred. Okay, here we go. All right, that's like 20 or 21 drops. Let's just see where that gets us. Ooh, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, that's cool. All right. So that's 21 drops. All right, let's definitely do some more. Okay, so there's 41 drops. All right, I think that'll be, yeah. What did I say I was going to do, like 30 or 35? Yeah, it wound up 40, but it looks really good. So in the cup here, it looks like it's almost 2 different shades of purple, but it does have some brown hue to it. Wow. What's really neat is that how it looks on the table is completely different than how it looks in the cup. So we're already getting that morph effect. And whenever you're using any of the morph pigments, whether it be the blue craw, the kiwis, or the new SmashBerry, you really, really have to shake it up really well, because those ratios of those colors being correct is key to you getting that morph. All right, now we're just gonna pour some Ginger Ninjas in it. And basically just pour the whole thing all at once, just to get these full. Yeah. All right, there we go. What's crazy is that it looks very like dark purple black grape. So see how that almost looks like black grape, dark June bug, and then in the cup it looks much more light brown purple. Almost like plum. Yeah, very cool. Curious to see what it looks like in a bait once a bait's actually made. So yeah, this will just kind of give us a good idea of just what the color looks like by itself. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add some black flake for texture, because you got to have some seasoning on your food, right? So we want our baits to have some seasoning. The fish like seasoning too. So flake is like salt and pepper on your food. Yeah, very cool. Yeah. Yeah, you can kind of see the morph there, right? You can see how it looks more brown in the cup and then more purple on the on the knife there. All right, here we go. We'll just see how much we can get here. We may not get all of these. Yeah. But I really want to get this one if I can't get all of them. Yeah. We're not going to get all of them. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. This sort of reminds me of the chameleon color that a lot of people use, including myself. Okay. Meet y'all back in just a minute. Right, so there's the color right there. Now you hold it up to the light, and it's pretty much black grape. So I would say it's sort of like a plum purple brown. It's a black grape. Pretty awesome. So that is the morph effect. And this is a little thick. We would probably get more of the morph had we saturated it a little bit less. Alright, hopefully this one turns out. If it does, it's going to be sexy. Drum roll, please. All right. Oh, it was the wrong mold. Whoops. Okay, it still looks awesome. I actually meant to do the brush hog mold. Okay. Yeah, so this is the AR craw, which is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I was completely wrong. I picked the wrong mold. Doesn't matter. There it is. Look at that. You can really, really, really see the morph or the shift in it, right? Look at that. So, you know, let's say you wanted more purple in it, right? You could add some black grape. Then you could maybe add a drop of orange to brown it up a little bit more, right? Study your color wheel. Get really creative with playing with bases. And, you know, you could turn any morph into a different sort of morph, right? Like whenever I use the blue craw, I usually add a smidge of black and a smidge of blue. And really love the way that that comes out. Alright. Oh, come on, lizards. Don't fail me. Well, I wanted them to stay in the mold. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, well, anyway. That is the AI lizard. Yep, I love it. And that's just the color by itself with some flake. Alright, round dos. Round 2 here. So this is 30 drops of SmashBerry. Alright, so we're just going to start with straight 30 drops SmashBerry. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 drops of black grape. You can use any dark purple. I just like black grape. Two. Alright. That'll add a little bit more purple to it. Duh. That's a very strong purple. Yeah. And then what I want to try to do is really play with things. I want to add a drop or 2 of orange. Just to see how that changes things. And if I can even notice it. Let's see. Yes, okay. So in person, the orange lightened up the brown a little bit. Okay. Alright. But I still want a little bit more purple in this one, okay? So, 1, 2. Alright. And then a drop or 2 of black for good luck. Alright, here we go. This is the 6-inch injection botworm. And then we have the Crazy Hog mold over here on the left. So 2 really great molds. Okay. That one feels good. Hopefully we have enough. Gotta shoot that one fast to get it to fill. Okay. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Alright. Yeah, this is cool. There it is right there. In the injection bot worm. You can see really well in this example the morph. And sorry for the laundry noise, guys. So yeah, as you can see, we have a little bit more rich of a black grape morph because we added black grape to it. So yeah, we hold it up here. Really pretty. Really, really nice. Yeah. I can't really tell that I put orange in it, but I can tell that I added a little bit more purple to it. I think it's giving me a little bit stronger purple whenever it does shift to the purple. So anyway, there it is in the bot worm. Now let's check it out in the Crazy Hog. Yeah, here we go. Some Crazy Hog action. And what's really cool about a brush hog mold is that you can see color displayed so many different ways, right? You have the thick body, but then you have where it thins out to these appendages, and you really, really get to see how the color is 2 colors in one. You know, what this is to me is like the perfect PB&J in one color, right? So Lureworks Chameleon has a lot more like orangish brownish to its brown side. This one's a lot more PB&J, at least in my opinion. If I was, you know, people are going to draw comparisons to the two. Those are sort of my like initial thoughts on it. Really, really great. And I could have even saturated it more, and some of that depends on what mold you're going to be shooting, right? You know, if it's got a lot of thin appendages, you know, if we look at this bait, I'd say 60% of this bait is thin appendage, right? You know, like about 50 or 60% of what I see is thin appendage areas. So you could saturate this a little more, knowing that you're going to get those thinner parts. So yeah, really, really cool. Let's get them out. Yeah. And of course, you know, the more you play with this, the more you're going to learn the color, the more you're going to add things to it that are going to bring out the effect. You could add a, you know, purple color shift to it, you know, like a ZTP, ZTG, a ZTP, a ZTX. Maybe we'll do that actually here in a minute. And just really, really try to blow this thing out of the water. You know, these morphs are great color bases for you to add things to make your baits even more special, which is the whole reason why we make our own baits in the first place, is so that we can do it our way, how we want, and we're not limited by anything. Alright, we're going to add some ZTP. Alright, we're going to shifty it up. Alright, just a little bit, a smidge. See where that gets us. Should look pretty awesome. Once we, once we get it stirred in here. Okay. That powder likes to clump, so we gotta really, really stir here. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see it. Alright, we're gonna do some 3.8 rip wraps in it. Oops. Just sucked up a lot of air in that, so hopefully these inject okay. Some SmashBerry ZTP Hypershift rip wraps. Hopefully these look pretty good. The color looks very cool. Okay. Back in the cup, and we'll be right back. Yeah, check this out. Right, so you can still see the SmashBerry morph, of course, but let me see if I can get it in focus here. Right. You can see the powder shift there too. I really hope that's coming through. It's a little glary in here, yeah. Look at that. Pretty neat, you know, and that's just one thing that you can do with one pigment. You know, you can add a lot more color shift in there. I didn't want to overshift it, but you can see it very clearly. Beautiful effect there. And then of course, if we pull them up to the light, you know, there's your morph. So we have a morph and a shifting powder all in one. Pretty neat. Alright, first impressions of SmashBerry. Beautiful color. Makes a gorgeous PB&J, and I'm really excited to keep experimenting with it. You know, that was just like my first 2 or 3 runs with it ever. You know, I don't yet know how I'm going to incorporate it yet, or how I'm going to use it. I may use it in some hand-poured swim baits. You know, it's one of those things you can play with and play with and play with. Change it up, add a different base, add some orange, add some purple, add some blue, add some different hyper shifts, add some different dead shifts, right? It's meant to be, like, the color is meant to be played with, okay? It's not just use it out of the bottle. Now you can, it's gorgeous, and I'm going to, but it's meant to open up your mind to go, what can I do to get the most out of this that I like? You know, so for example, when I use blue crawl, I always spike it with a little bit of black, a little bit of blue, and I get my perfect blue crawl, right? So I don't yet know how I'm going to use this, so that's still left to be said based on my experimentation with it. So in any event, let's look at some of our recent work that we've been doing here in the fish cave. And we'll finish out a couple more things that we're doing today for the bait blog. And hopefully you guys have had a good time. It's good to be back. It's been like 3 weeks since we've done a video. So yeah, it's nice to be back out here. This is arm wrestling history right here. So it is almost sundown. We have very low light conditions. Right, so Eastern Standard Time right now, it is 5:22 in the afternoon, and we have overcast skies, which is perfect. Hadley's out here, which is perfect lighting for imaging, for taking really good pictures, right? There's no light glare, and you can see the colors for how they really are. This is how this bait really looks, not under artificial lighting. This is how the bait really looks, right? Real lighting does not hide anything. This is how your bait really looks. So, if you look at that, here's the pictures that we were able to get. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. All from taking pictures in the correct lighting. And here's something really special, you guys. I recently got my hands on some Jeff Peel baits. This one he calls Houdini Bluegill. Look at how subtle the coloring is. Alright, he's got some dotting paint splotched in there. This is in the old BTS mold. Yeah, look at how he blends color. He's got some subtle flake in there. This is my hand pouring hero. Incredible, isn't it? I absolutely love how he uses color. So yeah, I actually have a few baits from my hand pouring hero. But yeah, these low light conditions are how I like to image some of my more high-end pours.
About a pickup man. Oh, Miami loves me after all.
That's a real country song right there. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. My dad's band was playing out by the lake, one of my favorite lakes to fish. So had a little family afternoon, but we're back in the fish cave, and check this out. We have some 6-inch hickory shad in the original AI mold, and then also same thing in the 5-inch dotted hickory shad. You can probably hear my kids in the background. They're playing in the driveway. And we've got a set of G5s up on the hot plate. I'm thinking about doing a Delta smelt, which I need Snow Shine from Dead On. I need MF Olive, non-bleed. I need Blue Highlight, and I need Black. So with the power of those 4 combined, hopefully I'll show y'all some really cool Delta smelt, and then we will wrap this one up, guys. Yeah, there it is. Look at the effect. So what we did with this one is we tail poured it, meaning that the belly color goes all the way into the tail section. Right, so that's a Snow Shine belly. It goes all the way into the tail, so the tail is like half olive, half belly color, and then you can see how the blue highlight vein, which it's not straight blue highlight, but it's blue highlight base. You can really see how the colors play there. You can see how see-through this color is. It's almost completely see-through. Yeah, I mean, like look at that. It literally disappears. The whole thing is an illusion. So, yeah, Delta smelt and the G5, baby. Yeah, doesn't get any better than that. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap this bait vlog up. I hope everybody had a good Veterans Day weekend. I hope you thought about veterans and thanked a veteran, and had a good time. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's good to be back. SmashBerry, super cool. I'm really excited to use that more. Sorry, we're having trouble focus. I think the lens is a little dirty. Yeah, SmashBerry was super fun, awesome color. Definitely check it out. You know, if you like the morph colors and you're really looking to do some cool things, definitely check out SmashBerry. In our next video, we're going to have the new Dead On Plastix cups. So Dead On Plastix has recently basically released their own line of cups for us with the Dead On logo on them, and they're a little bit wider so that they're a little bit more stable, so that it's less chance of knocking it over and having an accident where you get burned. You know, those have been coming a long time, and I know Travis put a lot of thought into those, so we'll be using those in the next video. But until then, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you guys in the next adventure.